What is up, gamers? It's Big Simp Daddy Jones, and you already know it's poppin'. This past weekend, we had the GSA Fundraiser. Huge success. Everybody was there. It was beautiful. Raised a lot of money, which will be going towards future events such as the Ultimate 120-Star Relay and a bingo tournament will be coming up. It's hype. And today I'm going to be giving you a little walkthrough over how that fundraiser went. If you weren't there to make it to all of it, I know it was a lot of content, but I'm going to condense it for you. I'm going to smush, okay? Kicked it off with a nice 120-star Captain's Showcase Relay. And basically what that means is the Ultimate 120-Star Relay that's coming up. There's 8 teams, so 8 captains. So we had the 4 captains versus the 4 captains, which is Ouija, Fantax, Milo, and Cheese versus Liam Kings, Paracusia, Zarflon, and D Whatever. Team 1 had a few hiccups with Ouija falling, Fantax splicing.
I think that's where the torch passes again for the fire, see.
That seems legit. Okay, Fantax busting out the splice. It's a common thing that we see here in these tournaments. Fantax and Paracusia both same frame of gameplay, burning their heinies, taking some heavy damage. Everybody panicking. I think what happened was Fantax's stream went down and yeah, Fantax PC crashed. And Milo falling down to THI, it gave Team 2 basically the win. It was kind of a bop.
He was never known for his TTM, but not showing it.
Milo falling at the end of.
No, it's over. It's over for Team 1. He can perform how he expects.
Paracusia going for HMC BLJ. Let's see if he's got it in him.
It's looking good so far.
2 BLJs might not have enough speed. Oh, getting it.
He's still in there, and he could
huge. But it was a fun race to commentate. I enjoyed it, and yeah. Next up was the Banjo 4-way any % race featuring the Banjo Kings Stivity Bobo, King KC, Hagenator, and Helfos. Overall, pretty solid race. Stivity in the lead most of the time. Hagenator had a little bit of a rough time in Freeze Easy Peak with the Snowmen, which kind of bopped him to say the least.
Hag actually picking up some time on these beat bombs. Oh, and he misses right as I say it.
Oh.
Caster curse.
Yeah, like depending on your angle with your beak bomb, the camera, like if you...
Oh he misses again. Oh, he
okay, but at least he stayed in flight.
Later on, we saw Helfos died, unfortunately, in Click Clock Wood, doing the soft lock strat, making him have to recollect the Jinjos, and that allowed Hagenator to actually catch up.
Yeah, Helfos does have to be careful here at just 2 health. Misses the 8. Oh, no, he gets him. No! He can't move! He can't move! He dies during soft lock!
Oh, no.
Landing Stivity Bobo in first place, King KC, second place, and a very close ending with Hagenator getting 3rd, and Helfos getting 4th.
All right, finishes it up with a low 212. Very good. Helfos is going to be coming right behind him here. And a couple more shots. There you go. Another 212. And that is the end of the BK 100% race.
After that was to finish off the Friday night Odyssey 4-way any % race with Nicrovita, Reals Diordum, Chaos Pringle, and Stravos. They all were pretty close for a while there in the beginning, but in the Wooded Kingdom, our boy Nicro had unfortunately taken a spill.
Eventually, maybe. Everything begins as useless at the very beginning.
Oh no! Nicro falling down. Oh.
But
Well,
with
it
the
happens.
dying here, they're checkpoints. But do they?
Oh wow, he's actually. Wow, that's a brutal spot there.
Falling behind, also alongside Reels. But despite all that, it was still a pretty nice race between Pringle and Stravos. But then Pringle decided to fall down 3 separate times in the Ice Kingdom, which ultimately put Stravos in the lead. But in the Mecha Brutal fight, everything came together nicely, leaving Pringle in the lead. But there was a couple moon ups for Stravos. Ultimately, Chaos taking home first, Real second, Stravos third, and Nicro Vita getting fourth. Looking like a fraud. A lot of people very disturbed by this. But, yeah, it was a beautiful first day. Now, moving on. Saturday, day 2. Popped right off with a nice Celeste any percent race between TGH and Yoshi Pro. If you haven't seen Celeste, it's mesmerizing. It's a very fast-paced game. TGH played really, really well in this race, like destroying Yoshi Pro. Finished 5 seconds off of the world record at the time. That was Saturday. There's been a new world record since then. Congratulations to TGH by getting a 30-13. That sub-30's coming soon. Yoshi Pro was behind him with a 34-01. Got kind of a bop. Not much else to say there.
Not world record.
Not world record, but he is going to get it by 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That is a 30-38 from him, which is just, I mean, that is actually disgusting.
That is bananas. That is
It's
a minute
absolutely...
and like 10 seconds faster than YP's personal best. Like,
a nice Super Mario World 96 exit race then came after, featuring Truman, Louie, Mario, and Retro Bob. Truman started pulling ahead after Yoshi Clip, and overall he played pretty well in the race. It was kind of a back and forth mostly between Mario, Retro Bob, and Louie. But Mario kind of got ahead of himself, trying to be a swag daddy that he is, kind of...
And you have to do like a crazy Yoshi fly, and you have to bounce off the blarg. Oh, Mario's going for it. Oh no! Oh, he's trying to back it up.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's why you don't go for that in a race.
Set them all apart. Louis then died, getting fourth, but started playing super good, catching up, getting first try wing thing.
So yeah, you're gonna see him. He's gonna spin the shell, grab it in midair, dupe the block, and he got the good luck.
Right up.
Yeah, he's gonna get that FY1 wings there.
Bob was having a lot of trouble with the Yoshi Clip, which allowed for Louie and Mario to surpass him. But Mario ends up failing. Louie pulls ahead, and ultimately a tight race between Retro Bob and Mario.
A 123 used to be really, really hard back in the day, but now it's like, oh, Mario, that sucks. And it's a lot easier now.
The second place right now. Mario with a unfortunate fall.
But Bob, unable to keep his poop in his diaper, overloaded it, kept falling behind, died twice at the end, leaving us with Truman, of course, the god gamer that he is, coming in first, Louie second, Mario third, and Retro Bob fourth, all with a nice sub 130. After that, we had the remarkable Sunshine Any Percent race, commentated by yours truly, me and Strongman Lynn. Great guy. But in this race, Ouija overall demonstrated a solid execution. But later on, JJ catches up. He gets an early cycle, and Ouija did not get an early cycle. Sure enough, eventually Ouija starts pulling ahead again. But the thing about Ouija in SMS that I noticed is that he's kind of a risky boy. Likes to go for the stuff that will save him just a small amount of time, and it builds up over time. But didn't really work out for him. Actually ended up giving up. JJ had a very solid ending, finishing with a 116. Ouija was probably on 118 pace. He was in the lead for a while, but he died on blooper, died twice in Serena 2, and then game overed in Serena 4.
And it was just such a good run up to that point, and then it was just like a pretty good run.
So how's the RNG?
Oh,
Ouija does
that's
not know
the
how
game
to...
over, I think. Yep,
Yeah, I think
that's
that was
unfortunate for Ouija.
Ouija game over in the SMS 90% race. That is a default W for JJ.
Pretty much.
He had a save file, and then he continued the run, but ultimately gave up. Then we had SM64 bingo. It was a team triple bingo. Pete and Alaris beat Cheese and Savlo by a whopping 10 seconds. That was a pretty interesting little bingo shaping up for them, but the red team came through and bopped off. Crazy stuff, high octane, wow, incredible, truly insane, immaculate, impeccable. Pretty sure they only differed in one row or one column. And I thought Cheese and Savlo were way ahead, but it ended up Pete and Lyris taking it home, sleeping. Of course, we had the OOT bingo, Saturday night bingo commentated by Pity and Runner Guy. Tob took home first with a 112. Aliens took home second with a 116.
We'll find out.
Oh, he has the map too. He has to get those.
He does have to get the map.
Oh.
That would be decent.
Tob doing unbuffered side flip hovers to get his castle.
Side flip hover.
Oh
and you
my
said Top.
Lord.
And you said Top takes the consistent.
Yeah, what a legend. Oh my gosh. He just saved so much time doing that.
Pig shirt now. What up? All right. Let me tell you guys something exciting. I hope you enjoyed the recap, first of all, but here's the thing. Tomorrow, Friday, July 27th, and Saturday, July 28th, GSA has having even more fun time. We've got a Super Mario 64 120-star race. Cheese versus Punkay, me and Pitt commentary. Oh, it's going to be great. And we got a Super Mario Odyssey 4-way, any percent race. Once again, we got Nicro Vita on deck, Lil Curbs 14, Chaos Pringle, and Stravos 96 with Tishel and Limcube on commentary. That's all for Friday. On Saturday, we have another Super Mario 64 event. This time, Cheese and Ouija. They're going to do a 16-star best of 3 and then a 70-star race. See who's really, a bopper or not. That'll be interesting for sure. Then, of course, we got a Celeste, any percent best of 3 race between TGH and Bye-Bye. After Celeste, we've got the Zelda Ocarina of Time Saturday Night Bingo happening with Pity commentating, and he will also be joined by some other commentator. And after all of these races are done, we will be announcing tournaments for all of these games live, meaning there's some hot stuff to come. This is only the beginning. GSA, run the game, run it. And, of course, we're going to be wrapping up the raffle this weekend. After it's all over, we will determine who won the Beast Coast goodies, the Super Mario 64 starter pack signed by Cheezo5, the man himself. And, yeah. So, see you there, boys. Ooh, love you. Bye.
They're in New Donk City.
Mhm.
Donkey Kong's, I guess.